My name is Daniel Wynn, and by day I invest in sports cards, but by night I make videos about investing in sports cards. I am the great curator. Join me on my journey to break even in the hobby that we all love.
Hello everyone, I'm the Great Curator and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time that you guys visiting, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. The reason I make these videos is for education. This is my fun, creative way to kind of give back to the community by sharing my opinions, my perspective, my insight with you guys in hopes that you find value in my videos. It's also a way for me to kind of use the YouTube platform to spread my message of positivity and civility within the hobby, which is a very important mission statement for me, which is why I say it in all my videos. But I believe that if we come together as a community and set a very high standard of conduct, high standard of civility that we hold each other accountable to, then we will be a stronger community for it. It will weed out all the bad actors that are trying to ruin the hobby because they will not be able to meet those high standards and they'll be easily called out for it. And we can do it in a very, very easy way, guys. All we have to do is just be nice to each other, be honest, and be respectful in our dealings. Super easy. It doesn't take much to do that. We should be doing that in life in general, but I believe that we do that in the hobby, then we will be a stronger community. Our hobby will grow and the values of our cards will rise because of that, guys. So that is my mission statement. If you agree with that or you want to help me spread this message, please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. That helps me out a lot. Okay, so let's talk about today's topic, which is how to help you guys make decisions when you're buying, selling, trading, okay? I get this question all the time. All the time. People are coming up to me or they're messaging me. They're coming up to me at shows. They're messaging me, DMing me on Instagram or whatever, and they're presenting me with deals of cards. Most of the cards I've never seen before, but they're always saying, okay, I have this card. Should I buy, sell, trade it? Here's my offer. What do you think I should do? And most of the time, guys, I have no idea, what cards they're talking about. I don't know all the cards that are out there. I don't know the values I don't keep up with everything, right? So, but it's just funny. They'll present me these cards and they'll ask me if it's a good deal or not. And most of the time I ask them, well, tell me the economics behind it. Tell me the numbers that you're dealing with here, and we can see if it matches up or not. But I just think it's funny that people always present me with these deals as if I'm like an encyclopedia of cards or something. But anyways, so they present me with these cards, right? Or these potential deals. And they would ask me, hey, do you think I should do it or not? And I would generally just give my opinion. Sometimes I would say, yes, that's a good deal. Sometimes I would say no, right? And every time I would say yes, they're like, all right, cool, I'm going to do it. But every time I would say no, I wouldn't do it, they would always push back on me. They would always say, well, did you think about this? Did you consider this? Well, this is a good point. And it would become like a debate almost between us, whether they should do this deal or not. And I would get like frustrated sometimes because I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, you presented a deal to me and I gave you my opinion. Why are you not listening to my opinion, right? For whatever it's worth. And after a while, to be honest, most of the time when I told them not to do the deal and they still did it, they ended up regretting it later. But most of the time, or after a little while, what I would realize is that when people present deals to me, they're not necessarily looking for my opinion. Okay, what they're looking for is some type of validation, some type of confirmation that they're making the right decision, and they need somebody there to tell them, to be like a cheerleader and say, go for it, and just kind of give them that little push, that little nudge in order to take a chance on the deal. Right? So after I realized that, I stopped giving people my direct opinion about that, and instead what I try to do is try to give them perspective, okay? Which is why I'm making this video today, because I want to be able to answer all these questions for you guys, to give you perspective, to help you guys make decisions when you're doing your deals so that you can be more decisive about it, okay? All right, and you can apply this to anything, any aspect of your life, okay? But what I always try to do is I get people to tell me the numbers behind the deal, right? And then I give them perspective by telling them what I would do. I don't tell them what they should do. I tell them this is what I would do in this situation. And then I give them perspective where I ask them a couple simple questions, right, to help them make the deal. Number one, I ask them, when you look at this card, does it excite you? Does it make you excited? Does it get your heart rate going when you look at this card the first time that it was presented to you? If the answer is yes, that's a good sign. Then I ask them, can you do better? The card that you're giving up or the money that you're paying, can you find a better deal somewhere else? Can you take that money that you're going to spend on that card and buy something else where you can get better value or get more excitement? If the card that you're selling or the card that you're trading away, can you get better value or do a better deal with that card, right? And if the answer is no to that question, then to me, it's a good deal. But if we reverse it, where if I ask you if you're excited about the card and you say, not really, whatever, I just think it has good value or I can do something with it, but it doesn't really excite me. And I ask you, can you do better? Can you do better? And you said maybe, probably, then no. Then the answer is clear. No, guys, don't do the deal, right? So ask yourself those two things, okay? Does this excite me and can you do better? And if you have that perspective, that will help you make your decision, all right? But don't be hesitant about whether you should do a deal or not because you're not sure if it's a good idea, right? Just ask yourself those simple questions and you'll be able to get a better perspective on what you should do, okay? So those are that's the questions, and that's how I usually approach it when people present me with these deals. But for the purpose of this video, guys, I want to also teach you guys a couple things that I think are very valuable that you can ask yourself, okay? You can do a self-evaluation when you're looking at these deals, just in case I'm not there, all right? But if I'm there, you can present it to me and I will try to help you out, okay? But things I want you to remember. Number one, it is never bad to take profit, okay? If you have a card and you have equity in the card or you know, a lot of value built up, it's never bad to take profit. Do not be one of those guys where you think, oh, you know, I'm leaving too much money on the table, okay? Or this card has potential to go way higher in the future or whatever. Don't be one of those guys. Don't be a what if guy, all right? Just if it's a good opportunity, it's never bad to take profit. Remember that, because you'll take that profit and you'll put it somewhere else and you do very well with that, okay? Don't ever look back and think that you're making a mistake because a card could go up in value and you feel like you left money on a table. It's never bad to take profit, okay? Number one. Number two, ask yourself if you can buy the card again. If you're giving up a card that is very common, all right, then ask yourself if you can buy it again. That way, if you feel bad, you just buy it back. But if the card is super rare and you can't get it again because you know you'll never see it, then maybe that might make you reconsider giving it up, okay? So think about that. And then number three, whatever decision you make, whether you take the deal or you don't look back, okay, guys? Don't look back. Just, you know, we in life, we always have to go forward. It doesn't help us to look back, okay? We can learn from our experiences, we can learn from our mistakes, but don't dwell in the past. Just go forward. The fourth thing is going to be when you make your decision, be decisive about it, okay? You make your decision, you stick with it, you take responsibility for it, and if there's a problem that comes up, you problem solve it. It's no big deal, guys. This is life, all right? So just be decisive with your decision. And then finally, the last tip I'll give you to help you make these self-evaluations is just have fun. Number one thing, just have fun. We're trading cards, guys. Have some perspective. We're trading cards. We're in a hobby here. Have fun with the decision. Don't take it too seriously. Don't be wishy-washy about things. Just go have fun, make trades, make deals. You will not regret it. Okay, guys? You will have fun with this, all right? So, just to recap, a summary of the takeaways here. When you find yourself in a deal and you're unsure, you can ask people, but ask them to get perspective. Don't ask them to make the decision for you, okay? Be decisive. And ask yourself two simple questions. Number one, does the card make you excited? If the answer is yes, then go to question number two. Question number two, can you do better? If the answer is no, then I think it's pretty obvious, okay? If it's the opposite, then, you know, maybe don't do the deal, okay? And then if you're doing self-evaluation, just remind yourself, it's never bad to take profit. Ask yourself if you can buy the card again. Don't look back. Whatever decision you make, don't look back. Be decisive in your decision, all right? And most importantly, have fun, guys, okay? So that's my, you know, blanket answer to all these questions I get, whether you guys should do deals or not. Hopefully you find some value in these videos, okay? And tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. Put them down in the comments below. Please interact with each other, not just me. Respond to each other's comments. I like to see the discussion continue between the group. So I appreciate that. And then that's it, guys. Please like, subscribe, share if you got value out of this video. I appreciate that, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.
Check out The Great Curator on YouTube. Looks like an awesome YouTube channel. Excited to watch this on the flight home.